My name is Scott Phillips. I'm the lead designer on Saints Row the Third. Saints on the top of their game. They're celebrities, they're stars, but they're also criminals. So they're kind of celebrities because they're criminals, and so they have bobbleheads, and they have lunchboxes, and they have a TV show, and they're going to have a movie. And so as part of this movie, they're taking a person named Josh Burke, a actor, on a ride-along to go rob a bank, to show him how the Saints roll. Through the process of robbing that bank, they get grabbed by a group called the Syndicate. The Syndicate kind of proposes to them, give us a huge tithe of your income from your criminal empire, because we're bigger than you. We're a multinational criminal organization. The Saints say no to that, and you end up skydiving out of this plane while shooting Morningstar Syndicate gang members, and you catch Shaundi and you land in the new city of Steelport, and that's where you take the fight to the Syndicate.
The body of Mr. Gatt will be a message for all who oppose the Syndicate. There is no mercy, only death. Don't mourn your friend. You'll be joining him soon.
Lauren's gonna pay for this.
So, after you've landed in the new city of Steelport, you go to a bank, you go to get your money, and you find out that the Syndicate has stolen it. They've taken all of your money, stolen your bank account, you're empty. So you call in the Saints, you bring the rest of them from Stillwater. While they're arriving, you need to get guns.
I've no bloody idea where we are.
Why don't you just look up friendly fire on your phone?
Eh?
It has GPS, right? Check your map.
So you need to figure out, what is this new city? What am I going to do here? How am I going to fight the Syndicate? So you go to a National Guard armory and you rob it. You steal a huge bomb. You steal a whole bunch of guns to help give the Saints weaponry when they arrive. And the Saints come in partway through that, and they help you escape. And from there on, you start methodically finding allies through the city of Steelport to help you take out each of the 3 gangs of the Syndicate. Partway through that battle, a new group shows up called STAG, and they're a military organization that was created with the sole purpose of wiping out all of the gangs in the city of Steelport, because there's just been too much gang violence, and so the government has decided, we've had enough of this. Here comes in STAG with their aircraft carrier and their military jets that are futuristic and can transfer from a helicopter to flight mode, and they've got laser weapons and all sorts of crazy weaponry. And so then it becomes a 3-way battle between you, the Syndicate, and STAG for the city of Steelport. In general, the only over-the-top things we wouldn't put in the game were things that were patently racist or patently offensive. They were clearly like, we're not getting into that territory. But for the most part, almost everything that was pitched in almost every meeting was something that we could reasonably do within the game. I think a great example of that is with the gang, the Deckers. We wanted to defeat them in kind of a cool manner, and so we just kind of brainstormed and, around what they are. And they're kind of the cyber gang. They have this, they do the electronic hacking and that sort of stuff. So, okay, why don't we fight them in cyberspace? Everybody's seen Tron. Why don't we do something like Tron? And so we just kind of built around that core idea of, a cyberspace hacking mission, and came up with all sorts of crazy stuff. You get eventually, you fight Matt Miller. He's a giant 20-foot tall dragon. And that sort of craziness is exactly what we want to put in the game. And we really, I think, knocked a lot of these things out with just great brainstorming, and we built the idea, and it really comes through in the gameplay. I don't think we want to go back to sanity. Once you've gone insane, you're insane, and I think that's perfectly fine. I'm glad that we have refined our direction enough with Saints Row the Third that we know what type of game we want to be making. I think with Saints Row 1 and 2, we kind of had an idea. Some of the gameplay was over the top, some of it was ridiculous in 1. And then with 2, we kind of took the gameplay further. The activities were a little crazier, throwing people into wood chippers or spraying sewage on people. But with Saints Row the Third, we wanted cohesion. We wanted the story and the gameplay and the art and the city to all feel like one experience. Make everything feel like it's part of Saints Row the Third, and hits that same level of over the top. And I think we've really done it, and I think the whole experience just feels great and unique.